Benue toughened anti-open grazing ranching law and raises fines. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Benue State government has reviewed its anti-open grazing ranching prohibition law 2017. The amended law recommends stiffer penalties for offenders. Wow. I think things are actually looking kind of well for Benue, considering the fact that that means no, that didn't just hurt us. Don't you dare, don't you dare. Well, it's actually a good it's a good should I say it's a good case, or it's a good thing, or it's a good news, and I hope that it has been effective. In as much as yet it is a good news to ensure that these people don't even come, they don't even come see, not to talk of close. It's going to be it's a good thing, and but we are asking, how effective has this been? If it has been effective in Benue, if it has been toning down or curbing or reducing to the barest minimum these herders encroaching on Benue land, on Benue farmers' land, then please, I'll need other states will need to go to Benue state governor to ask him how he's able to do that. Remember that Benue state is part of is middle belt, and of course it's the north. So if they're able to do this, then I think that other states should be able to. Let's find out more about this. The news in detail. Please stay with us. The state governor, Samuel Ortom, who signed the amended law on Thursday, said there was a lacuna in the law that needed to be addressed. He added that the amendment was done to meet the dynamics of the times. The governor said, "We thought the bandits would respect the law of the land. We gave a moderate charge of 2,000 naira for any cattle impounded. A cow is sold for over 200,000. We discovered that the charges for other states are as high at 70,000 naira. Because the policy is dynamic, we have decided to review the charges. We have decided to review the charges for cows impounded in Benue State. Henceforth, if any cow is impounded, the owner will pay 50,000 naira instead of 2,000 naira. An additional 20,000 will be paid daily if the cows are not taken away from the quarantine center after 7 days. They will be auctioned. All this we are doing to tell anyone involved in open grazing that it is wrong." Well, I think it's a welcome development, but I think other people, I don't know how this works in Nigeria, sincerely. It's should I say it is actually very easy for them to come out and say that what Governor Ortom is doing is not fair, or what other states are doing. It's very easy for them not to come out and start crying foul, foul. Before you know it now, you hear, the Mieti Anla group, the Northern Governors Forum, they will come out now, they will like, oh, that they are encroaching on their freedom, they are abusing their fundamental human right of movement and all of that. And I keep asking myself, this is the 21st century, for crying out loud. This is actually the 21st century where there are other businesses. And of course, if you're going to say, okay, rearing cattle now is your only business, there are other ways to do this. There are other ways, like, for goodness sake, they should understand that where your right stops, another person starts. That means your right, if it encroaches on somebody else's right, then it's a problem. There are states where, yes, here in Nigeria, people can, do parties, blast music and all of that. But there are places where you go, you're in your house and blasting music, as in your house, your power, you pay for everything. But do you know that music is going to be considered noise, especially when it is disturbing the neighborhood or your neighbor? So the thing is, where you feel your rights stops, another person's owns begin. Anything at all you do and it becomes a problem and people are beginning to complain about it, it's actually your right. Just like, for instance, opinion now. You say it is your opinion, it's nobody's opinion, everybody have the freedom of speech. But if you are you're what I call an extreme critic, like You hardly come out and say good things about things. Like, you always come out and you criticize things. Man, it's you know now you're being too much. Even our holy book tells us to be moderate in all things. So at the end of the day, I don't see why the Fulani people, or the headers now, the Fulani headers especially, do not see a wrong in whatever they're doing. And I think it is because this Mieti Anla group too is giving them backing. Yeah, because I don't see how people will go to people's farm, trample on their crops. You are saying, oh, your cows are your business, your cows are your life. Do you know those farmers that they take loans to make sure they till the soil? They take loans, invest in their farmland, and you come from nowhere and you trample on their crops, and you don't even, if they come out to even ask you why. Some, I don't even know if they tell them that they are the owner of Nigeria. Immediately you see them on your land and start asking them questions. What are you doing? Before you know, their face change. If you're not careful, before you know it, they're bringing out guns and are bringing out dagger. Yes, that's how most people are killed. Just for the sake of, I ask question, what are you doing here? Is this your, I don't really understand. And the funniest thing, the thing is, the most annoying thing that is also sounding very, very funny, though it is not, is that these people do not understand how to communicate to people. Yes. Like, they grow up to think that their language is a universal language. For crying out loud, you are not living in mass. You're not the only one. You should learn other. Yes, please. People come and say, no, I'm not saying you should not speak your own language. These people, they don't even hardly understand. So I'm bringing it sometimes down to maybe these people at the end of the day, they don't, maybe since they don't understand another language, they feel you're insulting them. But who said you cannot learn the language? As you are now, maybe for instance, something takes you out of Nigeria to a certain place. The first thing you're going to be striving to do is to at least communicate with these people. But these people, they don't care. They come into your land, they do anything they like, and they flex their muzzle. And before you know what is happening, Mieti Allah is coming to back them, and it's not right now. Sincerely, it's not right. But strive to match your efforts of Zulum. The Borno State Governor as for tenure will soon elapse. Inasmuch as Borno State appears to be a war zone with activities of Boko Haram and the likes, they can as well point their fingers to some infrastructural development in their states. Okay. He is the state governor with a constitutional mandate to enforce the laws passed by the assembly. This is democracy. The federal government has no say in this. But one wonders why Mieti Allah, backed by their father at Asorok, are fighting against the law with impunity. Okay. On this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.